And since we're here on the topic about Hunter x Hunter, I might as well just give my opinion on Hunter x Hunter. And Hunter x Hunter to me, is a very interesting anime, bro. Very interesting anime indeed. I've heard a lot of good, like before I started watching Hunter x Hunter, before I finished it. Matter of fact, before I started watching it, I heard a lot of good things about it. Heard it was one of the top animes. I've even heard from people that it's the greatest anime ever made. And I was like, okay, word. Like hearing that information, I'm like, I'm a little excited to watch this. I'm not gonna lie. And so I started Hunter x Hunter, got through all of it, and definitely not top anime ever made. Definitely not greatest anime ever made. Definitely not top anime in general. Just it's an I anime. It's a good anime at best. It's an I anime all around. And I'm not gonna lie, every person that I've talked to about Hunter x Hunter, like apparently had a good experience with it. But I'm not gonna lie to you, not me. The anime is an alright anime. A solid, like, if I had to rank it with numbers, it's a solid, like, I don't know, like at its best it's like a smooth 8. Smooth 8. At its worst though, it's like a smooth like 3.2, 3.1, maybe 2.8, somewhere around that. Hunter x Hunter is just not that great to me, bro. You know, we can just dive deeper into it, I guess. I'm not gonna give like a full-blown in detail review, but I can let y'all know what I think about it. The anime, I'm not gonna lie to you, it goes like this to me, like ups and downs, and its ups, like its good moments, like are great, like fantastic. But them low moments in that show, bro, like, oh my gosh, bro, there were so many of them. There was definitely more lows than highs in the show, but like I said, the highs were like fantastic, and I loved it. But the lows of the show, I was just like, bro, like there were so many episodes where I was watching, and I was just like, bro, what am I wasting my time on right now? Like, what am I actually watching right now? So like, we can hop into it a little bit. Let's just go arc by arc. Let's just do that. The first arc, when we're introduced to Gon and stuff like that, it was cool. Looking back on it, it was boring, but in the moment I thought it was cool because, like I said before, like I heard so many great things. I heard that it was the greatest anime ever made, so I was like, you know, it's a little boring right now, but it has to be leading up to something crazy, right? So like the first arc, like the first, like, I don't know, first 20 episodes, and look, bro, 20 episodes is a long time. Like the first 20 episodes, bro, were like I said, bro, they were pretty boring, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Yeah, I'm just gonna get up out of this lobby because that's crazy. But the first 20 episodes were a little boring. You know, they're basically just going through all these trials. We get to meet Gon, Killua, Leorio, Kurapika. They're basically going through all these hunter trials, like these small, like they're in like the woods, they're in the maze, you know, they just have to go through like these small little things, right? And all of that was boring to me. Like it really was, like it wasn't anything that interesting. The only part that was interesting was when Gon had to fight that dude that looked like Tien. I forgot his name. I think his name is like Hanzo or something like that. When he had to fight him and he got beat up by him, and that man like threatened to cut his legs off. That part was hard. I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't like crazy. That's not a part I really go back to. Like if I saw the thumbnail on YouTube, then I might click on it if I really feel like watching Hunter x Hunter right now. But for the most part though, hold on. Dang. But for the most part though, all of that was boring. Now, when it did get better was when Gon got to the Heaven's Arena. When Gon finally fought Hisoka, I was like, okay, this is one of the ups of the show. I'm not gonna lie, this part is kind of hard, and I love that moment when he fought Hisoka, because to be honest with you, that was the first fight. That was like the first like real fight. That was like the first real fight when we got to see like clean animation. We got to see like some like real action. You know what I'm saying? We got to see Gon like a little angry. We got to see what Hisoka was really about, and it was cool. Like that whole Heaven's Arena time, like that whole like 5 to 7 episode span was dope. It was. But then after the Heaven's Arena, the best thing that happened in the Heaven's Arena was Gon versus Hisoka, of course. But then after that, you know, that's when we started getting introduced to Nin. And I'm gonna be honest, when we got introduced to Nin, I thought it was a little late. Like I was like, we're just now getting introduced to like how everybody got their powers. But you know, I wasn't tripping that much. because at least we got it. At least we got the information. So after the Heavens Arena, it got a little boring. It did, like when we was learning about like what type of NIN users they are. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not that mad because you know, this is the information that we kind of need. So I'm not tripping. Ooh, am I nice? Now after that boring part, then we get into the York New arc, and now this is what I will say: the York New, the New York, that arc is straight fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Most of that arc, like a good 90% of that arc, is heat. In this arc, you know, it's really about, you know, Kurapika. We get introduced to the Phantom Troop dogs. You know, they introduced me to one of my favorite characters in anime. My boy Uvo the GOAT. We get introduced to the Phantom Troop. This man Kurapika showcasing his powers. I was like, yo, Kurapika kind of crazy. Like, Kurapika kind of crazy. Like, you got to stay away from him. You knew Kurapika was crazy when that man said, like, my powers are strictly to annihilate, like, this group. And, you know, once he finally came face to face with one, I'm not going to lie, it was heat. Kurapika versus Uvo, that fight was fire. That whole moment was fire, to be honest with you. So, yeah, the York New arc was fire. That was the up of the show. That was a really good part of the show. We got introduced to mad people in that show, like the leader of the Phantom Troop. We got introduced to Killua's like family, like the old dude and that, well, who was it, his brother? I don't know. It was just, all of that was fire to me. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't got much to say about the York New arc. It was good. It was great. But now, after the York New arc, this is when things start going downhill for me in Hunter x Hunter, bro. After the York New arc, you know, they finally, I forgot what happened at the end, but you know, it concluded. The arc concluded, and now since everything is over, I think the Phantom Troop ends up leaving. I really don't remember how it ended. I just remember Gon and Killua getting the information that they needed in terms of trying to get to Greed Island, right? So at the end of the arc, Leorio leaves, Kurapika leaves, and now it's just Gon and Killua, bro. And when I say these two leave, they leave for the rest of the show, bro. For the rest of the show, they are gone. Right after we get introduced to Kurapika's new powers. So I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. So they leave, and this next, like, bro, this next take might get some people mad. But, bro, all of Greed Island, from the end of the York New arc to the end of Greed Island / the beginning of the Chimera arc, all of that, bro, is so boring, bro. It is so boring. Like, bro, once the York New arc ends, we learned that, yo, Killua and Gon need money to save up for Greed Island. So now we gotta watch them save up money. Like, these next 3 to 4, maybe even 5 episodes is straight filler. And then we finally get into Greed Island, bro. And then nothing is happening in Greed Island, bro. I'm not even gonna go into detail about Greed Island. Just know, if you started watching Hunter x Hunter, just know that Greed Island is nothing but a giant training arc for Gon and Killua, bro. That's all you need to know. That is all you need to know, is that it's a giant training arc for them two. If you're watching it, all you gotta do is once they get into the game, you can just skip like the next 25 episodes, bro. Like, for real, you can just skip it. Just know that those two, they went into the game, they trained with this little girl who can turn big. They train with her because she know how to use Nin. They train with her. They both come out with 2 new abilities, and they find a clue on how to get to Gon's dad, which not really his dad, but that's how they get out of the game. Like, when they leave the game, they go towards that clue they found. So just know, they go into the game, they get 2 new abilities, they meet a friend of Gon's dad in the game who looks like a dog initially. Like, he looks like he does damage, but at the end of the arc, we're not doing nothing but playing dodgeball. We're not doing nothing but playing dodgeball, bro. Dodgeball. Bro, the dodgeball was boring, bro. And I hate to say it because I just thought it was going to be fire. Like, the dude they introduced us to looked crazy. Like, he killed somebody off rip when we got introduced to him. So I was like, oh, okay. They're going to have to fight this dude at the end of this arc. Nah, bro, they playing dodgeball with dude. They playing dodgeball with dude. So just know, like, for like a 30 episode span, I was suffering. Like, in my watch experience, I was actually suffering. Like, I was like, bro, what am I watching? Like, this is all so boring, bro. But like I said, Hunter x Hunter has really low lows, in which Greed Island was a really low low. There was one part that I liked about Greed Island, was when Gon trapped the little dude inside the hole and he punched him. I thought that was cool. But that was like the only thing. And that was like for like 10 seconds. But anyways, like I said, Hunter x Hunter has high highs and really low lows, and they have way more lows than highs. So then after that arc, we go into the Chimera Ant arc, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The Chimera Ant arc started off crazy, like started off wild. Like people are getting dropped off immediately. Like important people are getting dropped off immediately, bro. And I'm like, all right. All right, Hunter x Hunter. I didn't know y'all had it in you. I didn't know y'all had it in you. But this arc, it's starting off a little crazy. Starting off a little crazy. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. If people gonna be getting dropped off like this, I am here for it, dude. And the Chimera Ant arc, yeah, like the first like 7 episodes, I was like, oh, this is crazy. Like we got introduced to these ants who eating people and taking their bodies basically and taking their powers. And now these ants are humans and now they got abilities and stuff like that, bro. I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? It's anime. They can do stuff like that. I'm here for it. The only thing, mind you, also this anime is like really slow. Like that's the main thing I want to get off about Hunter x Hunter. Like the anime is slow, and it could have been a way shorter anime. Like how many episodes is Hunter x Hunter? Like Hunter x Hunter is, I think it's like 140 something. Like it could have been a smooth like 60 episodes shorter, and they could have still got their point across. But I'm not gonna dive too deep into that. Like bro, I'm watching One Piece right now. And One Piece's 140 episodes are way more fulfilling than all of Hunter x Hunter. But whatever. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But anyways, the Chimera Ant arc was heat. We get introduced to new people. We get introduced to new enemies. Like a whole new enemy. Like a completely different enemy like from Hisoka. Like because when you're first watching the show, you think that Hisoka is going to be like the big bad at the end. But it's not. It's the GOAT at the end. The GOAT. The king. But we're going to get to him. Also, all of my favorite characters die. Like all of them. Netero. When Netero first got introduced, you know what I'm saying? We all know how he went out. Uvo got introduced. I was like, yo, this dude's a dog. I like Uvo. I'm rooting for Uvo. And then my man's the king. But we're going to get to it. We're going to get to that. Like I said, the Chimera Ant arc started off fire. People getting dropped off. Whole new enemies coming out. We got to ask the government for help. Like new allies are coming in. Like strong allies. I'm like, all right, this is cool. Like I said, the arc is a little dragged out, but you know, it's old anime and old anime is dragged out. Like I don't even know how y'all used to watch that back in the day, but whatever. I guess everybody was patient, I guess. But anyways, the main gripe I got about the Chimera Ant arc, and I think everybody, even Hunter x Hunter lovers, I think everybody can agree with this. If y'all have seen any of like Tim the Tatman videos regarding Hunter x Hunter, bro, you know that the biggest, the craziest, like the most slow part of this anime, bro. Like when I say slow, the anime is already slow, but like this is when like they was like, this was peak slowness. So like in the arc, right? Hold on, I gotta sit down for a second. In the arc, the king gets, you know, the king finds his place at the castle. Now this is his headquarters. Now the people are trying to figure out like, yo, we gotta try to figure out how to infiltrate this castle, right? So they say, yo, we got to come up with this plan. This plan is going to take us, how long? This plan is going to take us 10 days. It's going to take us 10 days to initiate this plan. Bro, guess how many episodes it took for us? Bro, guess how many episodes it took us, bro, throughout this plan? Bro, it took us like 8 episodes for the plan to start. It was like, bro, it was like each day was an episode. The only interesting thing that was happening during this arc to me was when the king was playing the little blind girl in chess. Like that was the only interesting part to me. The only interesting part, just because that part had like high stakes to it. You didn't really know how the king was gonna react to her anytime she did something crazy. You just didn't know. You didn't know. So like I said, it took us 8 episodes for the plan to initiate. And then bro, the plan initiates, right? The plan finally initiates. We finally get inside the castle, right? Right next to these steps. We get inside the castle, bro. Bro, it took us another 5 episodes to get past the steps. Like, bro, like those 5 episodes recapped like at the steps. We never left the steps. And like, for those who haven't watched Hunter x Hunter, if you're just watching this review, you probably won't know what I'm talking about in terms of the steps. But if you watch the show, bro, you know what steps I'm talking about. And bro, that was probably like the #1 gripe. That was probably like, and I was so mad just because I was loving the arc so much. And then when we got to that 15 episode span of nothing happening, bro, I was like, bro, this show is trash. Like, I don't know how many times I said the show is trash, bro. Like, every episode, but every episode, bro, I was sitting there like, bro, why does it have to be that bad? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the lows are pretty low, very low. And like that part of the anime was just wild to me. But then, you know, like I said, most of the arc was fire. Like a smooth 85% of the Chimera Ant arc was fire. You know what I'm saying? At the end, my boy the King, like I said, Netero, goated, love him. The only thing that bothered me a little bit about Netero was like how he got strong. Like I was like, this is just like some anime stuff. Like y'all telling me my man stood in one spot for God knows how many years, and what he do? He threw punches of gratitude. Punches of gratitude, bro. All right, whatever. I'm not that mad. Just because y'all lucky I love Netero, so I'm not gonna trip that much. But bro, Netero versus the King. You did your thing. You did your thing for that fight, bro. Netero's death. You did your thing for that fight, bro. The King's death. Bro, you did your thing for that death, bro. Kudos. Perfect. I was like, bro, this is heat. I love all this. When Gon goes big, this is heat. I love all this. Killer with Godspeed, I love all this. And I was like, yo, I love the conclusion of this arc. Bro. Now, were there characters I truly didn't care about? Yes. Did we have episodes about these characters I didn't care about? Yes, we did, but whatever, bro. Were there still small, like, nooks and crannies in this arc that I still didn't like and still annoyed me? Yes, but for the most part, this arc was fire. And that was one of the highest. The King's death, it was Gon versus Killua, Kurapika versus Uvo. I said Gon versus Killua. Gon versus Hisoka. The King's death, Netero and King's fight. And I'm missing something else that was crucial. I'm missing something else. I think I'm good. I think those were like the big highlights of the show. And then, you know, the two arcs after that were like, all right, like Killua trying to revive Gon, like that whole situation. It was all right. I'm not that mad at it, but it wasn't that great. The whole voting thing when they were in like the courthouse and Leorio comes back and stuff like that was all right. But I will say this, Gon meeting his dad was like the most underwhelming thing ever, bro. It was the most underwhelming thing ever, bro. We spent this entire show hearing that Gon wants to go find his dad who became a hunter. And then like they finally meet each other and it's just like, yo, dude just got up and left? Cause you want to enjoy life? I guess, bro. You know what moment hit more than that? Bro, the moment when Leorio and Gon reunited hit more than when Gon finally found his dad. Gon finally found his dad. Then his dad pushes him away for something. I forgot what it was. And then he got to climb this, what was it, a tree? I forgot what he had to climb. Then he went and had a conversation with his dad. And look, the theme of like enjoying the process and the journey, I'm not gonna lie. I will accept that theme anytime, any day of the week. Just because I love that theme. That theme will grab me every single time and I will always appreciate it because it resonates with life so much. But, and it's crazy because even leading up to him talking to his dad, I kind of had the thought of them putting that theme into play. But I was like, let me see if it's going to be different. But they put that theme into play and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not mad at the theme. But the fact that like him meeting his dad was really nothing, bro. Like I didn't feel nothing from that, bro. Nothing. And another thing is, I wish I would have known the show wasn't finished. By the time I finished the show. Because the whole time I'm watching the show, I'm thinking it's going to be like a solid conclusion. But it wasn't, you know. Because Hisoka is still out there. Like, Hisoka is just gone. Like, he just disappears at the end. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. The show is alright. Like I said, it goes like this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Like, the first arc is York New, boom. Boom. After York New, like in the depths of hell, bad, like terrible to me. And then, you know, that Chimera Ant arc was fire, and then it just goes flat again, bro. And I'm just like, bro, like this show can be great. Like, what are y'all doing? I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bash the show too much because there's still things I love about it, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I am gonna watch it or read it when it comes back out, just because I want to see how this show ends. Because like I said, there's still things I like about it, and yeah, man. Let me know if my points are valid or not, though. Like the show is a little long, still boring parts to it, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just emotional. But yeah, man. I hope y'all can hear me on that review. That was I think that was everything I had to get across. If there's something else I need to get across, like while I'm editing it, I'll probably just put a voiceover or something on it, just to make sure my point gets across, because I've been holding that in for a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you.